Tonight, all eyes turn to the heart of Italy as a fierce domestic rivalry spills onto the European stage. The historic Stadio Olimpico in Rome will be the setting for a captivating UEFA Europa League round of 16 second-leg clash between AS Roma and Bologna. The match is scheduled to kick off at 8 p.m. BST on Thursday, March 19, 2026, with a place in the quarter-finals hanging tantalizingly in the balance. This all-Italian affair promises drama, passion, and a tactical battle between two sides who know each other intimately from their regular encounters in SerieA. The atmosphere inside the stadium is expected to be electric as the home crowd urges their team forward. The tie is perfectly poised following a tense and hard-fought first leg. When the two teams met at Bologna's Stadio Renato Dall'Ara, neither could find a decisive edge, with the match ending in a 1-1 draw. This result leaves everything to play for in the return fixture. Roma will feel they have a slight advantage playing in front of their passionate supporters, but Bologna's crucial away goal means they travel to the capital with genuine belief. Any score draw higher than 1-1 would see Bologna advance, while another 1-1 stalemate would send this thrilling encounter into the nerve-shredding lottery of extra time and potentially penalties. The stakes could not be higher for both clubs. For AS Roma, European competition has often provided a welcome distraction from inconsistent domestic form, and they will be desperate to continue their journey in a tournament they have a strong recent history in. A deep run in the Europa League represents a significant opportunity for silverware and a prestigious return to Europe's elite. For Bologna, reaching the quarter-finals of a major European competition would be a monumental achievement, a clear signal of their progress and a reward for their impressive campaign both at home and on the continent this season. As the players prepare to walk out onto the hallowed turf of the Stadio Olimpico, the tension will be palpable. This is more than just a football match. It is a battle for bragging rights, a test of nerve, and a chance to write a new chapter in their respective club histories. The first leg set a compelling narrative, but the final act is yet to be written. Fans across Italy and Europe will be tuning in to see which of these two proud clubs will emerge victorious and keep their continental dream alive for another round. The stage is set for a truly memorable night of football. AS Roma's preparations for this crucial European night have been significantly hampered by a growing injury list that has robbed them of key attacking talents. The most notable absentee is the creative spark of the team, Paulo Dybala, who is not expected to return to action until April. His vision and goal-scoring ability will be sorely missed. Compounding their problems, the club is also without long-term absentees Evan Ferguson and Artem Dovbyk, both of whom are ruled out for the remainder of the season. With another attacking option, Mattias Sul, also facing a late fitness test, Roma's forward line looks worryingly depleted ahead of this must-win game. Despite these challenges, there is some positive news for the Giallorossi on the defensive front. Experienced defender Mario Hermoso is set to make his return to the starting lineup after recovering from a hip problem. His presence will be a major boost to the backline, providing composure and leadership. In goal, Svilar has firmly established himself as the undisputed #1 choice, delivering confident performances in both SerieA and the Europa League. He will be a crucial figure between the posts as Roma look to secure a vital clean sheet against a dangerous Bologna attack that found a way through in the first leg. Manager Daniele De Rossi is expected to deploy his team in a familiar 3-4-2-1 formation. The predicted lineup sees Svilar in goal, protected by a back three of Gianluca Mancini, Evan Indica, and the returning Hermoso. The midfield will likely feature Zeki Celik and Wesley providing width as wingbacks, with the central pairing of Brian Cristante and Quadio Cone tasked with controlling the tempo of the game. This formation allows for defensive solidity while also giving the wingbacks the freedom to support the attack, which will be essential given the team's injuries up front. With so many primary attackers sidelined, the goal-scoring burden will fall heavily on the shoulders of Donyell Malen. The forward, who scored in the recent match against Como, is the team's top scorer this season with 7 goals and is set to lead the line. He will be supported by the creative duo of Niccolò Pisili and captain Lorenzo Pellegrini, who will operate in the pockets of space behind him. Pellegrini's leadership and ability to produce a moment of magic from midfield could prove decisive as Roma seeks to overcome their injury crisis and secure passage to the next round. Bologna travels to the capital with a quiet confidence, buoyed by their strong recent form and a squad that is approaching full strength at the perfect time. One of the most significant boosts for the Rossoblu is the return of their influential midfielder, Lewis Ferguson. The Scottish international missed the last league match due to a suspension, but is available for this European showdown. His energy, tenacity, and ability to contribute in the final third will be a massive asset for the visitors as they look to dominate the crucial midfield battle against a strong Roma engine room. However, it is not all good news for coach Thiago Motta. The team will be without their first-choice left-back, Juan Miranda, who is ruled out of the contest due to a one-game UEFA ban. His absence will force a defensive reshuffle. Furthermore, they have a key injury in goal with regular starter Łukasz Skorupski sidelined with a hamstring issue. This means that Federico Ravaglia, his understudy, will be handed the gloves for one of the biggest matches of the club's season. Ravaglia will need to be at his very best to withstand the pressure of the Stadio Olimpico. Bologna is expected to line up in a balanced formation designed to be solid defensively while posing a threat on the counter-attack. In front of goalkeeper Ravaglia, the back four will likely consist of Nadir Zortea, John Lukumi, Martin Vitic, and Charalampos Lykogiannis, stepping in for the suspended Miranda. The midfield trio is set to be the engine room of the team, with the returning Lewis Ferguson partnering the experienced Remo Freuler and Tommaso Pobega. This combination offers a blend of defensive steel and creative passing that will be vital in disrupting Roma's rhythm and launching their own attacks. In the attacking third, Bologna possesses players who can cause significant problems for the Roma defense. Federico Bernardeschi, a player with vast experience at the highest level, is expected to start and will be a key creative outlet. He will likely flank the central striker, Santiago Castro, with the dynamic young talent Rowan Rowe operating on the other wing. This front three has the pace and skill to exploit any spaces left by Roma's attacking wingbacks, making Bologna a constant threat on the break and ensuring this tie remains on a knife edge until the final whistle. This match presents a fascinating contrast in recent form and tactical identity, as Roma enters this crucial second leg in a difficult patch, having secured only one victory in their last 5 matches across all competitions. Their most recent result, a disappointing 1-2 home loss to Como in SerieA, will have done little to boost confidence. However, the Europa League has been a different story for them. The Giallorossi are unbeaten in their last 6 games in this competition, a statistic that showcases their European pedigree and ability to rise to the occasion when continental honors are on the line. They will lean heavily on that experience and their home advantage. On the other side, Bologna arrives in Rome brimming with confidence. Their recent form is impressive. They are unbeaten in their last 6 away matches, a run that demonstrates their resilience and tactical discipline on the road. They also come into this game on the back of a solid 1-0 victory over Sassuolo in the league. Furthermore, their European campaign has been stellar, with only a single loss in this season's Europa League. Bologna is a team that is difficult to break down and has proven they can get results away from home, making them a formidable opponent for any side, even in a hostile environment like the Stadio Olimpico. The big question on everyone's lips is, who will prevail and book their place in the quarter-finals? Will it be AS Roma, who, despite their injury woes and poor domestic form, can call upon their rich European history and the roaring support of their home crowd to see them through? Their ability to perform on the European stage is well documented, and they will be determined to make the Stadio Olimpico a fortress. Or will it be the disciplined and confident Bologna, whose outstanding away record and solid team structure make them perfectly suited to absorb pressure and hit on the counter-attack? Ultimately, this showdown is what makes European football so special. It is a clash of form, history, and tactics, all condensed into 90 minutes, or possibly more. With the tie perfectly balanced at 1-1, every pass, every tackle, and every shot will carry immense weight. For the fans, It is a night of high drama, unbearable tension, and the potential for unforgettable glory. Whether you are a supporter of Roma or Bologna, or simply a neutral observer, this is a match that promises to deliver excitement right up until the final, decisive moment.